Hey traders, Raghi here. I have to say probably the most frequently asked question that I get nowadays after the euro just fell out of bed is, when is our next opportunity to get long the euro? And Raghi, do you still believe in that narrative of higher highs and 125 on the euro versus US? So let's tackle the second question first, because yeah, I absolutely do. We still have yet to get official word from the ECB of the announcement of taper that is widely anticipated to be discussed at the October meeting. And it's also going to be, again, widely expected to be announced in December at the December meeting. So the market's likely to rally up into that, and then we probably will get some follow through as the market shifts from, okay, they're going to actually begin the taper officially. They've already started tapering, but they extended the program out. So it's kind of a dovish taper. Now we're talking about the end of the tapering, the asset purchase, the end of the asset purchase program, the beginning of tapering. And then it begins the conversation about, well, then when does the European Central Bank start to hike? So that's why we'll get some residual strength after the taper becomes official. So yeah, you better believe I want to get long. So let's tackle the second part. When and how do we do that? And the challenge is right now that we have a transitional market that hasn't quite reached levels that I would like to buy from yet, whether those be major psychological levels or the Darvis 2.0 levels. And so then, because we are in this transition here, and I haven't reached a level that I'm really stoked about buying from, I will then retreat to shorter term time frames. And that just simply means what's happening on 60-minute time frames or less. And there's a lot of power in these shorter term time frames while we're waiting for the bigger picture to reorganize and then reemerge. The trade that we've had on and the trade that I'm going to take into the weekend is the 1785 wave reversal buy. This is my favorite way to take advantage of intraday trend reversals. And it has everything to do with the simple visual tools of the wave, the grab, and the Darvis. And then also propulsion, giving me an idea of whether or not the market's sort of tapping the brakes or letting off the gas pedal in one direction and getting back on the gas pedal in the other direction. And we have all that happening right now. I like that we are above the 118 handle. It's not a huge profit cushion for me, but being on the other side of the 118 major psychological level, the handle, is actually something that I want to see going into the weekend. And then at that point, I think we could probably run some more stops and continue to trade in a stronger way towards higher highs. And again, this all started with a break of an intraday downtrend and the movement up through the 34 EMA on the high, the movement up through previous Darvis levels, printing of the green grab candles, the angle of the 34 EMA wave trying to, become a smoother 12 to 2. We're not there yet. I see the propulsions on and off. That's telling me we're probably heading in the right direction. And that's what I'm going to be taking into the weekend. And this is how I'm dealing with this Euro US. So there you go. That burning question answered. We'll have more follow-up on this next week.